What's going on, beautiful people? Supreme Risings, beautiful people. It is Tuesday, October the 29th, 2024. Let's go. It is 6:59. We got class. We going literally live in literally 1 minute. So I like to get that funky introduction with this funky jazz in the background. With this funky jazz in the background. What's happening? Boom, 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 boom. What's happening? What's happening? Here go my people. Here go the fam bam. Let's go. As you get into the live, make sure you basically hit that thumbs up. Like this live. Subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, get your like on right now so as you start learning and earning, you're already the head of the game. What up, beautiful people? What up, Sean? What up, Patrice? Buenos dias, mamita. Oh, y'all see me? I'm on my funky stuff right now. It's been a great day. Got a great workout in this morning. I don't know about everybody else, but I like to beat that temple up first thing in the morning. You know what I'm saying? When you have the tendency to beat the temple up, your temple has the tendency to take you throughout your day with such a highly elevated energy. You know what I'm saying? So it would take someone to do something extreme to get my tempo at a lower vibration than what I'm already literally rose it from. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. If you're brand new, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you leave a comment up under the videos. This is your guy, Mr. Holistic, live right here. We're going to be diving into the financial markets this morning. I like to tell people I am not your financial advisor. This is for 100% educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. Trading is extremely risky, so don't be bringing your rent money over here thinking you're about to flip it. Let's get some fire in the chat. What's up, Steph? Hassan, what's happening? Patrice, what's happening? Patricia, what's happening? Carlos, what's happening? Kareen, Selena. I'm talking. What up, Keith? What up, baby? What up, Carolyn? I don't know nobody better. I'm telling you, I don't know nobody better to give it to you early in the morning. Let me say it again. I don't know nobody better that's going to give it to you early in the morning with high vibration, with great intentions. What's up, Tanya? Bram, what's happening? Max Wag, what's happening? Manuel, what's happening? Tracy, what's happening? Yo, what up, Ant? Yo, we in here, big guns. Big guns. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let that room fill up. As I say, as you get into the room, make sure you like the live, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment once you get out of this live. We are live streaming daily. Ooh, that funky jazz get me there. That funky jazz get me there. On the West Coast, imagine it is literally 4:03 in the morning. So we got the dedication, consistency individuals showing up while everybody that they know is still asleep. So let's get some 8s in the chat for the West Coast, beautiful people. Let's get some 8s in the chat for the early risers. Yes, let's get some 8s. Fire flames in the chat for the simple fact they are up while everybody else is asleep. Let's go. Let's go. Let me calm the music down. I said we're gonna go back to the frequency. Today. I figured, I said, you know what? Today I'm gonna teach over the frequency, because when I teach over the frequency, it has the tendency to literally hit the actual frequency of the actual listeners at an even higher vibrational pace of staining membranes. So therefore you can learn better and you can pass this down to your children. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to be on. Let me go back to the history because I had a really good one on before. Yes.
Invest in Lift Aircraft, the company with...
No, we're not listening to that. We are not supporting war. All right, beautiful people, let's dive in. Let's get some ones in the chat if you're brand new. Put some ones in the chat if you're brand new. Ones in the chat if you're brand new. I know I have my vets. I know I have my families in here. But if you're you're brand new, the name of this live is The Markets Are Extremely Spooky for the Uneducated. Let me say that again. As a digital educator and the number one digital educator in North America, this is your guy, Mr. Holistic. I'm here to tell you once again, the market is extremely spooky for the uneducated. All right, Johnny. All right, Keith. All right, Julia. I got you. I got you guys, especially my boy Keith. Got you just like you just started. See, that's the beautiful thing about this live. No matter where you're from, no matter your background, no matter your creed, no matter your color, no matter even your political views or religious views, everyone is accepted here because this is something everybody must learn and your children must learn it as well. So I speak it in a language where the basics of the basics could be understood even from an individual who is advanced. Let me say that again. I speak the language for even the basics of the basics for a beginner can understand, and even all the way up to someone that is an advanced individual, an experienced trader. So that's what you're going to learn today. So we're going to be looking at gold because gold is moving and grooving, and a lot of individuals are missing these 20, 30 to 40, 50 pip moves, and sometimes these 100 pip moves, just because you're waiting for the major drop or you're waiting for the bigger move. Like, why are you not just go ahead and like, yo, snatch these 50 pips, snatch these 60 pips, get some H in the chat for the individuals who understand that language, because sometimes you can get the 500 pips, the 300 pips, the 200 pips, but sometimes the 20, 30 pips is right there in your face and you just got to work for the money. You got to trade for the money. Most of you guys thinking, man, I'm just going to get that one good trade and I'm going to strike that thing. I'm going to hold that thing all day. And then you find yourself in like 7 different trades. Just started. Awesome. So for those who just started, I would always suggest find something in the financial markets, meaning a pair that you truly like, and then study it, engage it, look at it, as almost if you're psychotically stalking it. And you can stalk it from all time frames. I can stalk gold from a weekly time frame, from a daily time frame, meaning every last one of these candles represent the time frame that you choose. So if you're choosing a daily time frame, somebody please type in the chat what's the time of a day? How many hours you get in a day? I want to say it's 24, correct? 24 hours in the day. So each Pacific candle represents a 24-hour time frame. So if I go all the way down to literally a 1-hour time frame, that means every single candle, red or green, that you see on this actual chart is actually a 59 minute, basically 60-minute time frame. Each candle is an hour. Put some 8s in the chat if you understand that. So no matter what time frame you go, that's what the candles represent. So that's the basics of the first thing you need to understand. So if you're interested in literally just trading gold, you will literally want to start and see where is the highest she has ever been. And when you see that, you can go to the week and you can look at the top of the current candle right there. And if there's a candle in the past that is higher than that, that's where you will see it over in here. But as you see, this is the highest she has ever been. I'm talking Wiz Khalifa, Snoop Dogg. I'm talking Cheech and Chong, highest she ever been. Let's tag her. Boop. Right there. Horizontal line, which will be my weekly roof. I'll put the templates. Somebody alarm going off? So everybody can see. Put some fire in the chat if you're following me. And for those who follow me, as we basically dissect this entity, gold, in the financial markets early in the morning, as we dissect it, guys. My Sherlock Holmes accent came out. Sorry, I need to have a piece of glass like this. As we dissect this thing or two, we're going to get down to that 4 hour, down to that 1 hour. And we're going to start understanding like, we're going to be choosing a direction. You understand that? We're going to be choosing a direction and we're going to be implementing. We're going to be implementing. So that's the beauty. So now I see where the highest she's been. So I always like to reset the charts to get the real view of what I got going on. So I know 2758 is my high. That's my high. 2758858. Ew, 2578858. That is beautiful. We can even manipulate it. So let me show you how you can manipulate the market. You see that 2588858? We're going to change that to 888. Mr. Triple Eight only likes it like that. Look at that. Look at those numbers. Look at those numbers. Shout out those numbers. Put some 8s in the chat for those numbers, guys. 8 means financial abundance. Financial abundance. When you have Triple Eight, it is manifesting financial abundance for others. You know what I'm saying? Because what better gift to have than to be able to bless others with financial blessings. I go down here. I'll get that 1616. Let's manipulate the market one more time. Bop, bop, bop. Put some fire in the chat if you understand that our bodies will do wherever our mind tells it to do. Let's go down to the daily. So if our mind can tell our body to do whatever, right now our body should be in a position where we're going to enter into the financial markets and we're going to have the emotional stability, we're going to have the mental capability, and we're going to have the faith and confidence that we know exactly what we're doing and we're going to go on this journey. So let's go, beautiful people. We got 123 people in the live this morning. Y'all should be liking. Y'all should be sharing. Because it's going to be a little mindset, a little bit of your teaching, a little bit of, education, motivation, some good laughter. So look at this, beautiful people. If I go into today's candle right now, that candle right there has no wick at the bottom. So with no wick at the bottom, that means it has a lot of buying pressure. What is a wick? The wick means that there was some rejection somewhere. See how there's a red candle? But when it got down here, it basically got pushed up. So it left a wick, which is basically the longest or the lowest at one point of that particular time frame. So yesterday, the lowest gold ever got was 2709. That was yesterday's candle. Damn, she went all the way down to 2709 and she's back up to 36. Jeez. Put some fire in the chat if you understand that. So that means she hit yesterday's floor and bounced all the way up. That means day before yesterday, she came and hit the roof and bounced all the way to the floor. So you can see that she's in like a little channel right here. So watch this. Because the floor has no wick, I have to go to the previous day, which is this guy right here. Boom. That will be my new daily floor. Fire in the chat. Bye, y'all. Get this out the way. Yes. My daily roof, check this out. My daily roof is looking like my weekly roof, so I don't need a daily roof line. They are going to be the same. And I know that when gold likes to hit the weekly roof, she likes to reject. That's the only past history that we have to go by, because history always repeats itself. Yo, what up, G4? What's happening, big dog? What's happening, Keisha? What's happening, Meg? What up, Cali Cow girl? Good morning. Samantha, what's happening? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody that's late, y'all owe me at least 50 push-ups. At least 50. At least 50 push-ups. I'm talking full extension. Full extension. Because We on live stream right now, so you guys just basically got in position and cut your phones on or cut your computers or your laptops on. If we was in real class, y'all would be walking in the middle of the class right now. Y'all would have to give me push-ups in the classroom. I would demand push-ups in the classroom. I'm telling you straight up. I do it in my business. If you're late in my business and my retail stores, everybody know for every 1 minute is 10 push-ups. I don't want to fine you. For every 1 minute, it is 10 push-ups. Choose your lateness wisely. I don't care for the reason. I don't care. You late, you still choose to come in. 10 push-ups per 1 minute. And I need that. I need that or there's no clocking in. I need that or there's no clocking in. And I even gave the West Coast love early. I said, shout out to my West Coast people that is up at 4 in the morning on time. Yes, let's go. Get them some love. Let's go. Let's get focused. So here we go. Now we know the purpose of understanding what my daily floor is, meaning my daily lowest price, is 2,705.782. So that means if I just speak the language, I personally take the 2 out and I just talk about the 3 digits, the hundreds. So you'll hear me speak like the 758 is the high, the 705 is the daily low, versus saying 2,705 or 2,758. Let's get to ones in the chat if you understand that language. So when you hear me just start spouting out numbers, I'm always talking about the 3 numbers right there versus the total number. You understand that? So that's going to kind of ring a bell and help you guys understand a lot faster, even if you just start understanding the money. Because if people say, man, I'm horrible at math, and I start saying, well, listen, if you had $2,758.88, and all of a sudden you came back to your room from the week you had that, and now today you come back to your room, you got $2,705. Ain't you gonna want to know what the hell happened to the rest of that money? There's $53 missing, which is 530 pips. 530 pips missing. You see how you can calculate that real quick? Because you're going to know exactly how much money you're missing. So just look at it like that. It's just prices. If you had something worth $2,758 at the beginning of the week, and the day it was yesterday, it was $2,705 over there. You're trying to figure out what the hell happened, but you see it's going back up now. So I guess whatever happened, money is being put back in. You see, that's what just happened here. Just to let everybody know. You see that? So here we go. So this is today's candle. You have 9 hours and 42 minutes left in that candle. And we can openly say that this candle was pushing up and started rejecting from the weekly roof, which is the weekly high, which is the highest that has ever been. And now she's sitting at that 751. To be honest, when I woke up, she was literally sitting, I want to say at, where was she at when I woke up? I took a sale at basically this morning at 27.55 and in the gym. I took a sale at 27.55 and I had take TP while working out at 27.50, me personally. That's what I hit this morning. Just a quick like in and out scalp, because it's in a channel where I don't know if she's going to blast out of that channel or she's going to basically ping pong back down. So I go down to a smaller time frame. Let's go to your 4 hour. And now you're going to start understanding what I mean by the ping pong. Look at the ping pong. Put some fire in the chat if you understand it. Going is from the weekly roof to the daily floor. Coming midway, which is the consolidated area, which is sideways. The market moves 3 ways, beautiful people. It moves up. Let me give me a pointer for you. Market moves up. Market moves down. Market moves sideways. You guys see how she formed that W right here? Bink, So you could sell from the roof, buy from the floor, because there's your actual foundation right there. And so as she gets up in here, anything up in here, you're guessing. You see that? Anything up in here, you're guessing. If you're not in the buy right here, everything else is FOMO. Everything else is FOMO. 3 consecutive higher highs here. You have a drop, meaning this is probably when the market closed. And now when she opened up, she dropped down, left that little gap right up in here where that big drop happens. You see that? You see that big drop where she opened here, or she closed here, and boom, open down here. You see that? Boom, boom. So that little gap right there is a gap where gold likes to play around. So you can easily say she's going to come right here, fill this gap, and then shoot back up, because that's what she's been doing. And if she breakthroughs that gap, guess what's going to happen? She's going to go to the daily floor. Put some fire in the chat if you understand that. If the market comes down here, bounces back up here, EMA 9 is here. If it literally closes under here, she's going to push back down here. You have these wicks right here, which will show you some rejection back to the bottom side of the consolidation, which she rejects right here because of this little area right there. Sellers come in and she fights to break this area right here. Right there. Look at that. Let's even scoot it over for y'all so everybody can see it. And that one-legged monster is sitting here. One-legged monster is sitting here. Put a 1 in the chat if you have no clue what a one-legged monster is, and I'll explain it to you really, really quick. Because it is at an area where the market likes to blast off and leave a gap in the market. So it basically shot from this area and has not been back to this price since. You see? So anywhere you see these areas, you know that she has to fill those areas. So therefore, you can put your little gap right there. And that's how you engage movement from news. Yo, y'all might want to put some 8 in the chat, because what I just said was extremely powerful. Finding the one-legged monster allows you to project where news can take a candle and reject from there. You understand that? Because that's a liquidity zone. That's where people will start putting buy limits there. People will start putting orders there. People will build up there. So this is how you project. So when I look at it like this, I can easily put it as a line chart and then see how it plays out. And there you go. You see? Somebody screenshot that. And don't tell me I didn't tell you so, because this is not for financial advice. This is not for financial advice, sir. This is not. I want to know what that man doing on that NAD in the Forex market. What he doing with that NAD over there, sir? They tell me you better slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Check it out. So now we know. I'm going to remove all of this. Now we know that the market is overall going up. Currently for the week, she's going up. It's a green candle. Today, she went up. She's literally rejecting a little bit. So that's why you see the wick right there. So she's literally looking like an upside down hammer. She's looking like an upside down hammer. A hammer. Let me bring it down so people can see it and make it big so people can see that. She's looking like an upside down hammer. Put a 2 in the chat if you have no clue what an upside down hammer is. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. You don't know what that means, because I like to break all of this sauce down, because I guarantee you, you know what a hammer is. Imagine a upside down hammer. So just to break it down, because I know the messages are delayed, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to see or two. When you see a candle just like this, and there's my 2. I got you, Steph. You see this candle right here? This candle was once like this candle, meaning a full green candle. That was a full green body. That was a full green body. So at that point, you're for sure not thinking sell on that candle. You're like, hell no, I am not finna literally sell on this big old green candle. But what makes you say, this is coming into a very crucial area where sellers like to sit and basically jump into the market. Why do I say that? Because when I look to the past, I see where the market basically came all the way up here from this candle, opened up, shot all the way up here, and then boom, came all the way back down here. And she's been working her way back up since. She came right back to this area. She came last night 10 pips shy of a weekly high. She came 10 pips shy of an all-time high last night when I was with my personal group on our mentorship of day trading in the night times and the Asians in London session. She came to an all-time high. How many pips we catch last night, beautiful people? And I want to apologize to my boot camp because I had the actual link in the actual inbox. I just didn't even press the send button. So I want to apologize to y'all. Look at that. Look at that. She did the exact same thing. She came to the exact same area and she dropped. So people will say, no, you shouldn't be trying to sell on the all-time high. Correct. Because eventually you don't have any history. This is not the first time she's been here. She's already been there before. She came here, and history shows when she got to the 2758.888, she dropped them draws. She said this was her first time. But we know it wasn't your first time, honey. It's your second time, and you dropping them draws when you get over here. So that's why I was ready to sell her. Y'all, this is the sauce of the sauces. So what does an upside hammer means? That means buyers were once in full effect of this particular candle in the 24 hours of today. And then within hours in that 24 hours, sellers came in at 2757, which is the sell zone we took last night. Put some triple A's in the chat if you had that 2757 last night. 2757. We ate it up last night. We ate it up. So here we go. When she got to 2757, 10 pips shy of an actual all-time high, she dropped. Ooh, did she drop? You understand that? So now that left a trail, which is a wick. And when you see a wick this long in the candle, the following candle, especially if it closes like this, it has to close like this. It has 9 hours and 31 minutes to close. This lets me know that this guy needs more buyers to make an all-time high. And the only way to get more buyers is right here in this zone right here, this gap. That's where your buyers are at now, right up in here. Put some fire in the chat. So that's today. So I know when I look at that price range from 27.39 to 27.25 at any given time in that zone, that's where gold could jump from. But as a seasoned individual, you go, yo, that zone is too big. How do I find an even closer zone? That's why you go down the time frames. And that's why you'll see me get to the 4 hour. And because I'm a sniper, all I need to do is get to the 4 hour and start going, yo, she's literally right here. Look at what happened. So you start saying, yo, how many pips I want to get? Let me see if I can find me a trend. I got a trend. Boom. You can see that? I got me a trend right there. Right there. And I say, yo, how many pips can I get from this? I let her push by right up in here, and I see there's several ways I like to trade. I like to trade off trend line rejections. I also like to trade off of break close retest. I also like to trade off W's. I also like to trade off M's as well when you see the M's in the market, like this. Put some fire in the chat. So what are we looking at, beautiful people? As I see on the 4 hour, I say, yo, we looking at some trend line rejection, some EMA 9 rejection. You got a trampoline right there. If it's at 748, it just hit what, 745, 46? It hit 746 and it's up 20 pips. This would be your scalp. Even if you're looking at the 15, that's your trend line rejection right there. But let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. So that's your push through right up in here. And you saw what happened last time that candle got there. That candle came all the way right here from 746 and pushed all the way back up to 754. Opened a new candle, went up 756, which is where I saw this morning. I saw 755. I opened my sell position and I said, she has to come back down to the trend. And I said, I'm willing to literally snipe 50 pips in the blind while I'm working out. And I took from 755 to 750, just like that. Simple math. So gold will keep going up. Oh, of course, gold is going to go to 3,000, but most people want to make money today. So as she's basically consolidating, because we got like what, 6 more days, 7 days till the election, 7 days to the election. Let's go look at the dollar. You know what happens to the dollar during the election? The dollar gets pumped. Look at the dollar. Look at the M on the dollar. Look at that M. Let's go to the week. You see how the dollar is consolidating? You see how the dollar is consolidating right here? The dollar is literally moving in a channel. Look at the channel. We'll like edge it out like that. Boom. She's moving in this little wave right here. And you can drag this back and then you can literally size it up with literally so much. Look at that. Look at how many levels that is right there where she was manipulated, came in here, and boom. Look how she plays under here more than she plays up here. So this is a full line of, look at that. You're talking from 1988. Look at this from right here. This is 1988. Gee Willikers Batman. Gee Willikers Batman. Till right now. Can we say that the dollar is literally like rocking sideways since like 1988 because she ain't really went nowhere? Y'all see that? That's like history. That's history. That's history. That's history. So imagine this. So let's go back to today. She's in the same consolidated area where from 1988, she was stagnant in. So imagine that. So when she's proven to go from here to here, here to here, sideways, back down, where you think the dollar is going? The dollar is coming up here. It's proven. This is what it does. Look, this is what it does. This is where it came from. This is where it's at. This is where it came from. This is where it's going. Put some ones in the chat if you understand that. Miss H, can you please check GBP JPY? I saw strong sales, but it keeps going up. You want to know why it keeps going up, Hitter? I don't even have to go look at it. I check the currency strength meter. Watch this. Close. There you go. I'll check the currency strength meter. You said GBP JPY, correct? GBP JPY. Look at the strength of GBP. Look at the strength of JPY. There's your answer right there. Now, watch this. Here's the sauce. If you're trying to trade on the currency pairs, go to the currency strength. If your first pair is stronger than your second pair, you look for buys. If your second pair is stronger than your first pair, you look for sales. Why is that? Because if I go over here and I'll click GBP versus JPY, let's refresh to just make sure it's correct. It's refreshed. GBP has how many bars? Max bars. JPY has 1 bar. That means GBP is Debo, and that is literally red. So he about to take his bite. If I go to the financial markets and I go look up GBP JPY, I should see an uptrend, and there's your uptrend. I'll remove all my drawings so you can see it. There's your uptrend right there. There's your uptrend candle right there. Look at your daily candle. There it is right there. You have it. It's green. She green. Look at your 4 hour. So you should be looking for buys. You should be looking for a retracement. Buy up. That's what you should be looking for. You got that hitter? And you in sales? I hope it's retail sales. I hope it's retail sales, girl. No, I appreciate you, Bram. I appreciate you. We only 35 minutes in, Bram. We only 35 minutes in. You see that? Put some fire in the chat. And let me tell you, what I'm teaching you guys today, you guys can take this sauce and put it and pour it on anything in the markets. Whether it's crypto charts, whether it's stock charts, whether it does not matter what type of chart you're looking at. Any type of financial chart has candles, has bars, has graphs. You can take this actual information and apply it to the same thing. So when you're looking at if it's a good deal, if it's really, really going to blow, if it's really, really worth investing in, you can go back and look at it from date to date to date and find gaps, find areas, find one-legged monsters in these areas and say, yo, price has to come down. So therefore, I don't want to buy at this price. When I know it's coming down, I'll buy at that price. That's how big ticket investors think. So that's why most investors basically are going in where you are probably putting your stop loss. Ooh-wee, I just told you something. Most investors come into the market where you would probably put your stop loss. Hence the reason why when you put a stop loss, 9 out of 10 the market come get your ass. Anybody want to look at any other pairs? Shall we go look at Nasty Nas? Let's go look at Nasty Nas and see what she's doing. She's in 20,381, so she at the 382 mark. She has bounced from the 321 over here in this area. We would say the 337. Let's get her naked. Let's go to the week and see what she's shaking. Ooh. So last week she ended in a doji. She ended in a doji, which looks like a cross. Means, for the brand new people in the back, that means that price at opening and closing price was the same, meaning that the market is literally confused. It does not know if it wants to continue going up in price or does it want to go down. It is election week, so therefore price can do anything, and it's close to Halloween. So when you start talking about ghosts and goblins, this is the actual NASDAQ being confused, wondering if it wants to go up or down. I'm telling you guys, you don't understand how much this is affect the economy, because when NASDAQ by itself is looking like this, ew, that's scary. Look at this, sideways. I want to see her go all the way back up, but guess what she has to do? What goes up must what? Must come down. What goes up must come what? Down. Somebody said you want to look at Dirty 30? We can take a look at Dirty 30. We can take a look at Dirty 30 also. But let's get Nasty Nas real quick. Let's dress her up. We know that's her weekly high. We have a big one leg monster here, so we're just gonna make that the obvious weekly low. And we know that 17,259 price area, that left a big gap. We also see in the week that the market is extremely overbought, but she hasn't peaked out yet. So that means she's moving kind of sideways. You see how that look like the long neck dinosaur right there? You see the little long neck, the Land Before Time dinosaur, Jurassic Park type dinosaur, not the T-Rex. So that's what you're seeing right here, which is basically the backside of a W who didn't basically complete the bottom leg. Put some fire in the chat if you understand. That's the bottom side of a W, bink, 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 that didn't complete the bottom leg. So it just shot on up. This is NASDAQ. So what did NASDAQ do last time it was here? Type it in the chat, beautiful people. That's right. That's right. You have to wait. She's moving sideways right now. This is the weekly time frame. As we get into those smaller time frames, you're going to be able to see more money, but you're going to have to wait for a different area. So let's keep pushing. It's 7:40 because I want to jump back on gold for y'all. So I want to show you real quick. So watch this. If I go to the day, I see what the day got going on. I reset her. I bring her up real big so I can check her out. I see the day. The day is also looking like a doji. I see the day is also trying to look confused. So let me get the top of the day. And I know that price, which is 20,444. We know that 444 is magical. We know the bottom is 389 for the floor. 339 for the floor. 444 for the roof. Let's go to that 4 hour. So we know on the day, she went to the roof, came back down to the floor, and from the floor, she pushing up. So that means overall she's going up, and currently she's literally pushing up from the floor, from this little boost right here. That's what's currently happened. So when I get over here to this 4 hour, guess what I'm really truly looking for at this point? I'm looking for her to literally start either filling this gap a little bit and bouncing up out of this gap to start heading back to the roof. If I want to take some really, really quick money, I would have already been snapping that little sale when she pushed up to the EMA 9. Y'all understand that? Y'all see this little pattern right here? She came from the roof, opened up here, and then she dropped down there. That's what you'll see on your 15 minutes, which would have been a perfect sale from right here. Do you understand that? Right there. Bloop. Put some fire in the chat. You have your little perfect little trend right now. Because why? You know, she wants to literally what? Go back down to the floor, fill your little gap, and then take off. That's your analysis. And how do you connect that with what happens when I see this candle right now, 20,397? If in the next 2 minutes this candle closes under here, it has to retest that area, drop down. That's the precise way of entering in a trend line rejection on a small time frame if you want to choose to go with the trend. If you want to see if the trend gets broke and you specifically want to invest and you like to buy, you want to buy her up because you believe she's going to go fill the gap to the roof. You know she's on her way back to the roof. Don't forget your analysis. You want to see a break, which is right here. You want to see a break out of this zone right here. You want to see her break out of this zone in the next 1 minute and 45 seconds. Break out. Open, close over here, retest over here, shoot up to the EMA 200. And you will be buying right here. So you have two choices to buy or sell in the same area according to what this actual candle does. Now, for experienced traders, most experienced traders, they won't wait for confirmation, meaning they will start hitting it and selling it now for the simple fact they'll start saying, well, I think this is a fake out because it's already did it once, twice, 3 times and still closed up under here. So I believe in the next 1 minute, this is going to be a fake out candle and she's going to start pushing down. So people start selling her from right here. And this is why it's inconsistent when all you have to do is go, yo, bro, I want to make a trade, but I see this candle is like fully green. It is already breaking the trend line. I have 43 seconds, so I don't want to jump in it. And then something happens in the last 40 something seconds against my analysis. Let me get some confirmation, meaning the only time you can get confirmation from a candle is when it closes. How do you know when it closes? That means the time has ran out and a new candle is going to present itself. So at this point, you have 17 seconds, 15 seconds left in this particular candle. And if this candle on NASDAQ closes over here, opens over here, retest this area here, you can buy her back up right there. Look at her right now. Watch her. Bing, bing, bing. This is called break, close, retest, scalp zones. You can find it right up in here. And I'll remove this guy out of the way and beep. Watch her, beautiful people. And this is like structure one-on-one types of sales where you can start practicing them, whether you're on your demo, whether you're on your live account. You can practice them all day, every day. Little bitty scalp sales like this. Break, close, retest, trend line rejection, M's, W's in the market. Put some fire in the chat if you scalp that as she starts pushing her way. Making her way downtown, walking fast. When I'm homebound. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Do. If you want to catch her right here, when if she pushes down even more to get a full, I don't think she will, but if she would have came all the way right here, that would be the ultimate retest. She already just basically came up here and there's buyers there. And there's the EMA 200 to kind of like suck her up and to like force her on up. Force her on up. And then we're going to go to gold. We're going to go to gold because I know we're going to let this do what it does. We're going to let this mature. So for those who are in it, enjoy it. Enjoy it. You can see her come from where she's at and fill up all of this area over here if she stays over here. There she goes. And there she blows. There she blows. Like that. Don't tell nobody I told y'all that. Break, close, fill this zone. What's up, baby?
Ivy's coming.
Ivy's coming?
Yeah,
The stairs is dangerous? Da. Look at gold. Look at gold. Look at gold. Let's get over here. Let's go back to our analysis. Trend line rejection. Who took her? Who took her? I told you guys. What did I tell you? Who took it? Who took it? I told y'all right here. Look. Yo, man, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Sauce. 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 You could have caught the 27.45 to 27.51. That's 60 pips. Hi, beautiful. Why am I trading? I'm educating. I'm educating the world. But you see how she noticed that I'm trading? You see that? Because trading is life, baby. Trading is life. Look at it on the 1 hour. Look at it on the 1 hour. Look at that push down right there. That rejection all the way up.
Daddy.
What, baby?
Wait,
stop, baby. Say what, baby? No, man. What is these questions? Why are you asking?
Talking English, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Come here, baby.
Huh?
Let us finish the class. Because they speak English.
Here we go. I think Naz is pushing back to that area, to that little area right here. She's pushing right there. Right here. So she should give you guys some really good rejection right there. She's only getting pushed down from that little EMA 9 right there. Got to love it. Got to love it. Oh yeah, gold should take off. Gold should take off. You guys put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat. Let's go, baby. Let me let you down. There you go. Drop down, baby. Oy. It's getting funky. It's getting funky. Oh. Where my trend line go? Where my word go? Is that on a different NASDAQ? There she goes. Right here. There she's in there. She's in there. You have 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes as you're going to see her start pulling herself up out of there. That's like a proper little retest is what I call. I go, yo, I like that candle as a little retest to like retest this little buy zone area, which is literally like right up in here. And that's where you kind of like catch her. That's like the ultimate patient entry. And then you choose your risk wisely. You know, like you go like, yo, if she closes back up in there, then your trade is void. You just close your trade out. If she pushes up out of there and like consolidates over here, you hold the trade until she breaks out of that area. As long as she stays over in here, you know she's going to work her way back up because the sell side is on the left side. It's over here. The trend is over here. She's over here now. So she can work her way in the next 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, which will produce another 2 candles, and then work her way back up here. You see? Like that. And you just got to have the patience. Believe in what you see and have the patience to see it through. Let's go, beautiful people. Let's go, beautiful people. Gold was a sniper from that little trend. The little trend buy was a snipe. That little trend line was a snipe for people. I'm personally going to take the little NAS entry right here. I'm going to take the little NAS scalp entry. I'm going to hold her probably up to the 405. Yes. The pumpkins dry. The pumpkins are dry. Yeah. Yes. Let's see if we have any news that can affect that. Push us up there the right way. Today is October the 29th from 8:30. You have yellow folders on good trades and balance. You have prelim wholesale inventories. You have the S&P SS Composite 20 HPI. You got red folders starting at 10 o'clock. Ew, red folders at 10 o'clock. So here we go. There we go. So it is 7:52, 8 o'clock. So you got news basically going to start pumping out another 30 minutes. So trades can pretty much go either or. So I always tell people, if you're not experienced with trading with the news, whatever your trade is when you're getting close to 8:30, whether you're in a negative, whether you're in a positive, I always tell people secure it, take the L on the chin while it's small, and just go and just watch it as it moves, or move your stop loss really close. So therefore you just get clipped out in whatever profits that it is. And you literally just understand that you were in it. And man, if you would have had more capital, you could have took advantage of a better drawdown and to take the actual real profits out, you know, like that. So you guys make the rest of your day the best of your day. Understand that the market is alive. Oh, look at my girls. They're on it right now. The markets are alive. As you say, she has 6 minutes and 53 seconds if she basically stays over here. Or this could be a fake out and break completely out. I'm currently in the buy, and I'm cool with the buy. And I'm going to ride that thing as she starts basically blasting off up in here. I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day, beautiful people. Deuces. If you have any questions, you have literally like 7 minutes. You have 7. Yes. I would suggest. I'm doing it. I'm currently in the NAS buy. I wish I would have took the gold buy. I wish I would have took the gold buy from the 4 hour right there. From the 4 hour. See that right there? Beep. She pushed too. She pushed good. She was a full red candle when I gave you guys this information. She was a full red candle before we started jumping on NASDAQ. Let me go back to NASDAQ because everybody asking about it. Everybody asking. And this is Owanda. Yeah, I need a little push. I'm in from right here. Small entry. I'll be willing to get another entry if she comes like right up in here. But if she basically closes over here, I'm just going to watch her. And as I get the retest over there, I'll probably exit out if she basically closes over here. If she just starts dropping, I'll just take my little L. And then I'll wait till the retest to the backside of that trend. And then we'll ride her back down here. That's how you win and project risk management within your actual trade. It's just like if I see an opening in the zone and I go, yo, if I go in there, they have a 6'11" guy and they have another guy that's 6'10" on the other side, on the weak side, who is watching. Yo, I better be careful because this guy can come out of there and smack me silly. You see what I'm saying? So this is how you try to project. And there you go. Look at the projection. So I personally didn't get another entry because I'm like, yo, it's too close to my regular entry, my aggressive entry. So therefore, I don't have to worry about taking two entries here when I'm in a small drawdown of $20 or $10, you see? You see that? So I'm like, I'm not even tripping. Like, so if it just pushes up from here, we're groovy. We're grooving. How many people in the buy? How many people in the buy? You should be green. You should be green. And that's what I tell you. NASDAQ, US 30, SPX, oil, they all can get it. Yes. I don't know what that is. That's on a different computer, love. I'm over here, baby. I don't know. Because I can't see it, my love. Put some fire in the chat. Y'all should be tapping the screen. Y'all should be liking the live. We literally went through the market today. You have literally got an entry for NAS. You have an entry for gold. And now you just got to allow the market to play herself out, allow the trades to mature, and literally go from there. I'm personally telling you, if the market does not if it does not stay on the right side, I will close that trade. And I will take that L, wait for a retest, and prove that she's going to consistently keep going down. And then I will ride her back down. But I know overall, she needs to bounce from this area. These will be in and out quick moves because it shows you from here, she likes to fly up. That's my projection on NAS. On my projection on gold now, she's already bounced from here. So when she starts consolidating over here, you're going to be trading within consolidation. Understand that. You either trade from up here or you trade from down here. This is all consolidation here. Understand that. So when she gets up here and you like, man, she ain't moving all day, man. Yes, because you just chose to jump in when she knows history, she moves sideways. I took you all the way back to 1988 and proved it. I took you all the way back to 1988 to prove it. So I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day, beautiful people. Deuces.
Daddy.
I watched it yesterday.
Oh, it's upstairs in my mom's room.